Hey folks, it's break time, and that means it's another edition of the Anime Break Room with your hosts Will Medina and Dabir Weeks. Dabir, what's going on, brother? How we doing today?
Doing pretty good, bro. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
This week, this next episode, because the last episode we did the 21st World's Martial Arts Tournament with Derek and Lito. And Lito, you're back here for another episode. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Doing good. Ready for another great episode of this martial arts tournament.
Yeah. Actually, we did the 21st, which was great.
Mm-hmm.
We enjoyed it. We all enjoyed it. It was a good watch. They had a lot of good fights. A lot of unique techniques were being used.
Oh yeah, that's
in
for
that World's Martial Arts Tournament. But this one is a banger, and I think this one, I feel like me personally, the 22nd is probably a little better than the 21st, just because it's star-studded and the matchups were just great.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love the matchups they had.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to get into it. You know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good conversation that we're gonna have about that today. But before we get into it, I think we kind of talked about it before we started recording. Lito, you're done watching Freyrin?
Yes, it was excellent.
I don't think that's the correct word you used, but
No, but
I mean, I know you're just in love with Freyrin.
Yeah.
Like it's top to bottom, like just
story, characters, illustration of the world, everything.
yeah.
I
Honestly,
was glued.
I know. Listen, and this is what I said. I when I'm watching it, I'm thinking, man, like you came to mind. I was like, yeah, I wonder if Lito's watching this. So I'm watching, and then one day I think you were here recording, and you know we kind of me and Dabir, I think we're talking about it. And I'm like, yo, Lito. Oh no, I think I even said it on the podcast. I was like, I know you enjoy this because it has a Lord of the Rings vibe to it.
Yeah, once you I already wanted to watch it, but then when you said that, I was like, okay, I definitely got to put it on my list if you think it's like compared to that.
Yeah.
Then that's all I see in it.
Oh my God. Yeah. It's just it has just that vibe. It's just it really is like just like that, and I'm just like, wow. It takes you back. It gets in all, and it's not like there's not too much physical fighting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like you said, the storytelling, the world building, and just the character development.
Oh,
it's amazing. So
good.
definitely something we're gonna have an episode for. I know Josen's watching it, so hopefully he's gonna be available for that. I'll bring him on that episode.
That'd be dope.
It'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
You have a favorite character?
Stark.
Yeah, I think we all Stark, right, Dabir?
What I say? Stark, Fern.
Okay.
Fern for me, but Stark. If I will put him in numbers, Stark would be 2.
Okay.
It's hard to pick, right? Like
They're both really good characters. Personally,
I love I with Stark. The reason why I'm so infatuated with Stark, and it's not like right now he's not like at his potential, but you see where his potential could be.
Yeah,
especially. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was about to say because he's not even aware of it. Really.
No, it's like Zoro was conquered hockey at first. You know, he wasn't aware of it.
Yeah.
But when Aizen, the dwarf, his master, was talking about him, and he had a little snippet on when he was training with Stark, and when Stark was gonna hit him with that attack, and Aizen was like, "Yo, I feared for my life," basically, kind of I seen his power, you know what I'm saying?
Scared.
And he marked him because he was so scared for his life.
That mark on his forehead,
Oh my God,
So
I was
he
like,
saw the potential that
yes,
eventually going to see.
I can't wait. And when I saw that, I was like,
it just gave me chills.
Yeah,
I was playing it back in my head.
I got chills right now. I got chills right now thinking about that. I was like, yo, it's gonna be dope.
So
bro.
good the way they played that out.
Yeah,
everything we know about him and everything that we're going to know about him. I can't wait to see that.
Same.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll talk about that.
Oh yeah, no. I don't want to get too much into it because I know it's gonna be something we're gonna talk about, but it's so good. And Fern has great character development too. So we'll definitely get into it more. It's gonna be
be a long one.
Yeah. 28 episodes, but it's so worth it.
Yeah.
It's so worth it. Are you watching anything else right now, or?
Other than just One Piece, no.
Oh, the Lucci and Luffy fight.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for that
so
too.
Good. They're gonna go crazy with the animation.
Okay, so you had a question. You asked me a question about it, Lito. in the manga when I read it. You was because I think you read something on social media that a lot of people said that it wasn't.
Oh, I said, was it really one-sided?
Yeah. So Dabir, I know you probably have more of a better memory than I do. What do you feel about?
So yeah, at first, like in the manga, at first it looked like they were evenly matched, but slowly but surely, Luffy started overpowering him.
Okay.
You could tell there's a gap in strength there, towards the end of the fight.
Which I'm okay with, because I know what else they say on social media that was one-sided, but then with the
Zoro
had
trouble with him.
Right. So if you look at Water 7, all of CP9 was struggling to Straw Hats.
Yeah.
If you really look at it, so you see, the whole how Luffy's trying to catch up to Rob Lucci, and he's trying to outlast him and fight and beat him, and all that. Fast forward how many years? 15, 17 years later, and then fast forward through all the battles that Luffy's going through and all the transformations and the power-ups. Luffy had beaten Rob Lucci, when considerably Rob Lucci might have been stronger than him. So obviously Luffy has to be stronger somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now,
okay,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, because I mean, he went. Luffy went through that 2-year training,
Right.
and since then he's been developing his haki, his techniques. I guess they thought Lucci would be stronger. I mean, but yeah, he
he awakened his devil fruit.
right, which
you know
is,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, which definitely says a lot,
Right.
through his training and all that. But it's just a difference,
Right.
I don't know.
And Luffy awakened his devil fruit, and many people don't realize. I don't think realize, but I think a lot of people forget. Luffy's a god.
So it took that much more for him to awaken this specific devil fruit. It's not like any other devil fruit where you'll be able to awaken it easily.
Right. So there has to, in my opinion, there has to be a gap, between Luffy and Lucci. Now with Zoro and Lucci, I don't mind it being as close as a gap because
same.
Because there's a gap between Zoro and Luffy because there has to be.
Yeah.
And then I think Lucci's kind of like wherever Zoro, Luffy, however that gap is, I think Lucci's kind of near Zoro's level compared to where Luffy's level is at. You know what I'm saying?
I like that they did that personally because it kind of shows, like you was just saying, where Zoro would be near Luffy.
Right,
sure.
right. So, I get people's complaint, but at the same time, it's like if Luffy was to fight Lucci in a real tight battle, then what's the point of having a Gear 5?
Yeah.
It just kind of I don't know. To me, it would just defeat the purpose, and it just shows that Luffy didn't develop at all. So
it would show that Lucci was also he wasn't just chilling. He was also training or whatever he was doing.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
but definitely Luffy's progress was
right,
way better.
astronomical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you have to show that. You have to. The only reason why I am excited for this because I love Water 7 and it's nostalgia.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Bring him back.
Yes.
Lucci.
Yeah. And it's probably my favorite One Piece fight.
As soon as they do that fist clash, those goosebumps gonna start going.
Yeah. So, but Egghead period. I'm manga current. Me and Dabir, we're manga current. It's gonna be crazy.
Can't wait. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. So, yeah, I can't wait till they animate all that. So, but yeah, I mean, the episode tonight is gonna be phenomenal, or this next episode is gonna be great. I should say. So I can't wait. Like I said, it's just nostalgia to see Luffy and Lucci go at it again, and I really, it might break the internet. It might break the internet.
Some saying it already will. Yeah.
It might break the internet.
Get prepared for it.
Yeah. So man, I'm gonna try to. I'm still kind of behind on the anime. Yeah, I like 3 episodes.
Okay.
They're going back to the what was it? Vegapunk's backstory.
Okay.
Where O'Hara got destroyed by the Buster Call.
Right.
and he found the Elbaf's
Books.
Yeah, they were getting the books and everything to preserve the history. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But like I said, I'm manga current. It's blowing my mind. I'm not gonna lie. So, but yeah, man, One Piece is good. That's about all you're caught up with, right? One Piece, and then
Yeah, just the weekly usual.
yeah.
I mean, some of them are done, but now we got some starting back up this month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, can't wait.
So I'll be watching those.
Oh, and also one I know that you'll definitely like, because I know you said you're gonna watch Masho, which is good. Masho is good, you know, and that ended, right?
Yeah.
That ended. Masho is good. I definitely recommend it if plus you're into Harry Potter, so you're gonna see the similarities with Masho and Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But Shangri-La Frontier, I think you would definitely enjoy.
I'll definitely check that out too.
Yeah, and you're a gamer, so you would get all the verbiage, you know, all the lingo.
I'll see, because I couldn't stick to Sword Art all too much.
Did you finish season 1? No?
I'm gonna say no since I can't remember.
Okay. You didn't really? Well, I think you remember some of it at season 1, right?
Some of it. Yeah.
I think the gamer lingo in Shangri-La is more. It's more of it than it is in Sword Art. Yeah, they still use a lot of the lingo for gamers and stuff like that. But I think in somewhere it's they kind of rear off into a more of a real life situation, in my opinion. And I know if I say this wrong, Josen's gonna blow up my phone. But I think in Shangri-La, from what we've seen right now, it's more just gamer, virtual reality, and it's more playing to that aspect.
Yeah, they sticking to it.
They're staying true to that.
Right. Yeah,
and to what Sword Art is, which is more like it started off as a game, but then eventually it's gonna turn into real life. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Where Shangri-La right now is just straight virtual reality.
Okay, check that out.
So it is good. Like I love the MC. He's very charismatic.
Yeah.
I love Emil. She's, the one what's that called? Category that the Crunchyroll Awards had.
Protect at all costs.
Yeah,
character.
Emil's gonna be one of the nominees because
absolutely.
She's this little bunny, and she's like kind of like, the MC's Sanraku's how can I say, like.
What word would you?
Kind of like, I don't want to say tour guide, and I don't want to say bodyguard, but it's like his assistant. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, assistant.
Yeah, his assistant. But she's so adorable. Like she's just a little rabbit, but she could turn into like a human, or she has like a human transformation. But when she's a little bunny, I don't know. It's so adorable.
It's super adorable, funny.
Yeah, she's good. Yeah, and she has this one line that I like so much. Because they talk about, it's like a Vorpal soul is a Vorpal soul. That's a Vorpal soul.
I'm thinking about getting a tattoo that says Vorpal soul.
Let
your
really?
Vorpal soul burn.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
Is that her catchphrase or something? She keeps saying that.
It's
because they're called Vorpal bunnies.
Yeah,
so they basically, like watching his fight that he had. They say he has the soul of a Vorpal soul. He has the soul of a Vorpal bunny.
Yeah.
And he still doesn't understand what that even means. But as you're watching it, you can see what they mean by it.
Yeah. So it's so good. It is good. I enjoy it. I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it this much. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yes. You got me to get into it, and now I'll stick to it.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, Mashlow's good. That's a good one to get into, definitely. And it's quick. Each season is 12 episodes, so you'll get through that quick. And then Shangri-La, I think they're on 25 right now. So
all right,
they might be done. They might be done soon. So we'll see. And then there's a lot of episodes that are dubbed, so which is good. And the MC Sanraku, the dub voice character is Sanji's dub voice character.
Oh really?
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But with that being said, let's jump into our Chop Talk. And this week, obviously, we're talking about Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball franchise. Last episode, we did the 21st World Martial Arts Tournament. This episode, we're doing the 22nd. And for our Chop Talk, there's a lot of good fights in the Dragon Ball franchise.
Absolutely.
I know I'm doing no justice for you guys just to pick one, you know.
Right.
But
so many.
if there was one that you guys, one Dragon Ball fight, and I like this question that Josen asked us the one time, and I'm gonna keep asking it. If there's one Dragon fight in the Dragon Ball franchise that you could watch over and over and over again without getting bored, what would it be?
I think last time for me, I think you did ask me that, and I said Goku and Vegeta, but I'm gonna get one for Dragon Ball, and then I'll get mine out the way quick because we're gonna talk about it. It's gonna be the Goku and Tien Shinhan.
Oh, okay.
I really like
okay,
that fight when
yeah, I
rewatched
did
it.
ask that. Okay, you're right.
Because I felt like I was like, wait, hold on. I think I said, yeah.
But, okay, I did ask that, but I asked it in more of a generality.
Yeah.
But your answer was Goku Vegeta.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one.
Yep.
Okay.
For sure.
Mine would be that I can watch over and over that I was so hyped for would be Piccolo and Android 17.
Yeah, and we talked about that too in our Toriyama, that tribute Toriyama
that
episode.
Yeah, I loved every bit of that fight.
For me, that the sheer intensity, I should say, the sheer intensity that those two characters were displaying, where it was just like every punch was just like every punch, every move,
shattering punches.
Yeah. The rocks were coming up, like everything was just like everything was shaking, like they were just going at it blow for blow, literally.
Yeah.
One of the it's in my top 3, I think.
Nice.
DBZ fights of all time.
Right.
Dragon Ball franchise fights of all time. It's in my top 3.
And you were just wondering how Piccolo was going to fare because this is after Vegeta lost to 18, or was that before?
This was okay. So this fight, so basically they rematched because when the androids awakened, they wiped them out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Derek's whole Vegeta broke his arm. You know, okay. They wiped them out. This is the second time where Android 16 kept saying, "Oh, I want to go to Kami's house. I gotta fight Goku.
Yeah.
I know where he is. He's on the island in the Kami house." So they finally get there, and Piccolo, he comes out, and then they kind of start going back and forth. And then this is after when Piccolo absorbed Kami.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he had a buff. Already,
Yeah, he did.
And you can see where, that when he absorbed Kami, he was at a different level.
And that was so big because he was stronger than the Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Or maybe as strong as a Super Saiyan. Well, no,
stronger.
You're right. He's stronger. Yeah,
because 18
destroyed Vegeta.
Yeah, he was Super Saiyan. So it's just like, so I would say
Jesus.
I would say Piccolo and Andre 17. They were like level before his stamina started running out.
Yeah. Jesus, Derek Bull.
The same repeated. He did what to Vegeta?
I know. Will, he broke his arm. She broke his arm, Will. That's all I'm gonna hear. But yeah, no, that fight, I love that fight. That fight was just like I said, sheer intensity from both characters.
Yeah.
And like you see and I think it was a good spotlight on Piccolo.
I
think he needed it.
Yeah,
I think
as a Piccolo fan,
yeah,
I enjoyed every
because
bit of that.
he had a little bit of Namek when he fought Frieza, but I don't think it gave him any justice.
That wasn't much. No,
After the next transformation,
first transformation, right?
Yeah.
I can do this. I can win.
Yeah.
All that.
The next transformation threw him in the toilet after that.
Yeah, but when Frieza did that second awful transformation,
The long hair.
dude, like what?
Looking like an alien.
I know.
Like the alien from
and
the,
that was annoying. The whole like that was
the
bad.
beams on the finger.
Finger lasers.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Okay,
I don't want to say it was terrible, but it was just annoying. I'm like, okay.
You use whole hand blast on Piccolo. You have to use the little finger.
Yeah, but to my point though, like he needed that.
Yeah.
Like Piccolo, it was a while where he was kind of like dormant, or he was just like non-existent.
Yeah, he kind of.
I don't want to say
He
non-existent.
got pushed to the back.
Yeah. And so for him to finally get that buff was much needed. And like you said, now I think about it, you're right, Dabir. He was stronger than Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
So I love that fight. It was, like I said, it's top 3 somewhere. I don't know if it's 2. I don't know if it's 3. It's top 3 somewhere for me. It's a great fight. My favorite. And
Yeah. What's your top 1?
I want to say Goku Vegeta 1. because there's
You have said that before
yeah,
too. Yeah,
It's just it, man.
It was that good.
It was that
Yeah.
good. That was the fight that drew me in.
Ooh.
Because it wasn't just a fight; it was everything.
Yeah.
It was everything.
Yeah. I want to say Goku Vegeta was great, but if I can give an honorable mention, Cell and Goku was good too.
Yeah.
I think Goku and Vegeta was more intense, you know, and yes, it was still high level, but I think Goku and Cell was way more high level than Goku and Vegeta because, like, you see the buffs, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Goku was at Super Saiyan. Yeah. Cell was at his all time, like he was at his perfect form.
Yeah.
And this is where everybody's like, okay, this is it. Like, the way they build it up was this is the fight. You know what I'm saying? This everything is on this fight right here.
Yeah, and Goku, it was more of a mastered Super Saiyan too.
Yes.
Like Super Saiyan, like it was fully mastered.
Yes.
This is the full strength of the Super Saiyan.
It was Ultra, right?
Ultra?
Like they called it Ultra. It was like that Ascended Saiyan.
Yeah. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
Like you know how the Vegeta was like Super Vegeta, they called it.
Right.
But it was at that level.
His muscles up a bit more.
Yeah.
So Goku was definitely stronger than that version of Vegeta, but he kept his speed though.
Yeah. Okay. He didn't bulk up like how Vegeta did. Yeah.
Right. So the way I always look at it is as a master Super Saiyan.
Okay,
level.
that makes sense. I can see that. Yeah. So he was able to give his full on that level.
That continued too. You think that's like a bloodline thing? Because Vegeta and Trunks were buffed up at 2, and Gohan and Goku were not.
Well, they weren't really Super Saiyan 2.
No,
just Gohan. Yeah. Super Saiyan 2 is a little different. It had the one bang, which and it had the electricity aura. Around it too.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then Goku still didn't buff up like that.
No. Goku didn't ascend to 2. It was just Gohan, you know? And he saw it like in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah.
It was a different design. So, but that fight it's up there.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it really it was great. I love the instant transmission Kamehameha. Probably.
And you know what?
I thought you were gonna say whack. I thought you were gonna say whack. I was like, wait, huh? Like,
you know what? I always thought that was the first time Goku did that, but technically it is because he used instant transmission. But in the Chop Talk we about to talk about, Goku doesn't use instant transmission, but he does something like that though.
Yeah.
And I seen that when I was watching. I was like, wait a minute.
I'm sorry.
So who was he fighting? I can't. Was he fighting Tien? No, maybe it wasn't.
Oh,
Tien.
you mean for the 20-second war?
Yeah. So you know he charged it up, and then he got closer to his opponent and did the command. I was like, wait a minute.
Krillin.
So it was against Krillin. I couldn't. I was trying to remember it. It technically wasn't the same, but it was kind of the same.
Kind of similar.
Yeah, because the technique was different. Because he didn't use instant transmission, but he used his speed to get closer and then unleash the command, man.
Oh,
I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I don't remember that.
He did it against Krillin?
I think it was, was it against Krillin?
When we talk about it, we'll recap and then remember exactly when.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but it wasn't really the instant transmission, but it was something close to it.
Similar to the technique, but different. Yeah.
Damn, why I can't remember that.
I know, I'm trying to see.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember that. Okay. That's why Dabir, you have a good memory.
I should have fully wrote it down.
Let's try to remember right now what fight it was.
Right. What fight was it? I can't.
Okay, so we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute. But no, when he did that Kamehameha wave, that was
because it was a kill blow. He was really trying to take him out. Coming from Goku.
Yeah.
What?
Goku knew Cell had to be killed.
Yeah.
Like there was no way around it.
Yeah.
Cell had to be killed, but. That was, and then like you to see Cell's like torso blow off.
In my mind, I was like, got him. He done.
Yeah, and then also he just regenerated. I was like, ooh, that sucks. You know, he was just like, but that Kamehameha wave was probably my favorite Kamehameha wave. But do you think is that Kamehameha wave the best Kamehameha wave in all of the Dragon Ball franchise?
It wouldn't be my favorite.
What is your favorite?
My favorite is the father-son Kamehameha.
With
Gohan.
With Gohan?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one just gave me...
At the end of Cell?
Yeah, that gave me so much.
Yeah.
It was such a big skill, clash.
Yeah, right.
Of Kamehamehas. Oh,
Okay.
It was
I
crazy. It was
did.
crazy.
Yeah. I forget. I always forget about that one.
Yeah.
I do. I always forget because I always think when I think classic Kamehameha waves.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Goku and Vegeta, the instant transmission, the one from the Tournament of Power.
Oh,
The UI.
I actually
Kamehameha
really
wave.
love that one. If anything, I will put that at 2.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But that one, when that one first came up, like the way they
Yeah.
presented that whole thing, I couldn't breathe.
I tell you what, and I wish Guy was here. He hates that Kamehameha wave.
You know what? I feel like I've heard that before, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. Guy hates it. Oh, it's stupid. I'm like,
Everything
what?
about it was, the slowly saying Kamehameha, the gliding, all of it was just
The gliding on was it Kefla? That was her name.
yeah, because she was fused,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That was
yeah.
dope.
It was,
Yeah.
and then
And then just the pinpoint.
Yeah.
Everybody's reaction was priceless on it.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
what?
Yeah. No, he hates it.
and then him saying ha, and then just the depth of the
Just
ha.
and the
Oh,
repeat.
God.
And
and then he repeated
yeah,
it.
yeah.
My God, it was everything.
Yeah. No, that one's up there. It might be my top 5. Top 3. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, top
Yeah.
5.
And when I was watching it too, I had a few beers at the time, so everything was intense. Like
Yeah,
I was in a
yeah,
mode. I
yeah,
had something good to eat.
Yeah,
I had a couple beers. I'm just watching this like
the alcohol made it that much better.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
like, what?
It's like, am I tipsy or that just happened?
You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I'm telling you, I had to rewind it a couple times. I'm
Did you
wow.
crack over another one when you saw it?
I probably did. I probably did.
Yeah.
Oh, that happened.
Yeah. No, that's good. What about you, Lito? What do you think?
That was the best one.
The UI?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Oh, no. Father son one. And then UI second.
Okay.
I will do
Okay.
the same. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the instant transmission one just because.
That one's dope too.
Yeah, just because like it was just real intense. You know what I'm saying?
True.
The UI one seemed like he was in his zen. Which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of just was flowing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where it was like the instant transmission was more of a desperation
Yeah.
because
absolutely.
he had to take out Cell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I never seen Goku like desperate like that before.
That's
you
true.
know?
Yeah.
So it was a big time desperation move, but it was still iconic. But that father son one, I always forget about it. I really do. Because like I don't know, I shouldn't forget about it because Vegeta helped out
He
Gohan.
did.
He
He
did.
did.
If it wasn't for Vegeta, Gohan would be, they would have been defeated.
Yeah,
but
poor Gohan was
take
still
that,
holding
Derek
back.
Bull. But no, I always forget about that one. But it is classic. Gohan with one arm, and then the visual with Goku in the background.
my
That was
God.
pretty dope. I
amazing.
always forget about that. And he's walking up too,
Woo,
right?
and then the what?
They're not alone in this.
Yeah,
showing Cell disintegrate. That classic. They get.
Yeah.
Because he was about to give up. He was like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And he talked to him from
King Kai's.
Yeah.
King Kai's
like,
planet.
you can do it.
Yeah.
I'm here with you. Going.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, the
Don't worry
feels
about
of-
destroying the planet.
Yeah. That was epic. I
Yeah.
loved it. It was good. I don't know why I always forget about it. Man, I really do. I just think that the Goku Vegeta and the instant transmission and then the tournament of power, I never think about like that one because it's not
Father, son,
Goku.
Kamehameha.
Because it's not Goku. That's why, Because when you associate Kamehameha, you always associate with Goku.
That's true.
And you forget Krillin can use it, Yamcha can use it,
Yeah.
Gohan can use it, Goten can use it.
I forgot that.
branches off. Yeah.
Even T.
Yeah,
TNT
we'll talk about
use
that. We'll talk about that.
Only because it was the Crane and Roshi. They
Yeah,
used to be,
but
I guess,
still,
Yeah,
no.
I forgot about that.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that for sure. But
You got something to say about that.
yeah, but Lito, to your point, I think my favorite fight in DBZ will always be Goku Vegeta 1. It would be. I thought yours would be Dabir, the Majin Vegeta and Goku fight.
It was for some time until I really thought about. Because it was for some time, and then I really just kind of played back a lot of the fights to figure out like which one that I can feel like. Because I watched it and I fully enjoyed it, but would I watch it over and over and over? No.
Really?
No,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
I honestly that's probably number 2 for me.
Yeah.
Just because it's more emotional.
Oh yeah,
You
all
know?
the emotions.
Yeah, I think Vegeta was at his boiling point.
Oh.
I think we talked about it. We talked about it one time on the podcast. I want to say
I believe
we
we did.
I believe we did. Vegeta was at his boiling point, and he was at a point where he's just like, "Listen, enough's enough. Like it's gonna be me and you right now. I don't care what else. I don't care what's in it. I don't care what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't care. The world could be destroyed. That's fine.
Now or never. We're
Yeah,
doing this.
yeah. And the speech, his speech when they went back to the World Martial Arts stage,
Yeah.
was probably the best speech.
Yeah.
Maybe definitely in the Dragon Ball franchise, it's one of the best speeches in anime. You know, somewhere because he was laying it all on the line.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was somebody's top moment. It was your top moment for Dragon Ball.
Was it?
Because your top moment
Also,
was
Vegeta was giving his speech,
yeah,
crying about
what
to die.
crying about when Frieza killed him. You know, I think yours, Dabir, was the Vegeta speech. Your favorite moment.
I was just about to say too. Everybody was locked in. I know I was. I was locked in on every word he was saying. He done killed some civilians, and I'm like,
yeah,
whoa.
He was trying to bring himself back.
Yeah. He was like
And
he
he
tried
did
to
that
bring
to get to
himself back.
Goku, right?
Huh?
He did that to get to Goku,
Yeah.
right? Because Goku wasn't trying
get
to
his
fight
full
him.
attention. Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm serious. Look.
Yeah.
He was serious. Like,
Yeah.
now Vegeta, like, we
Yeah.
got this going on.
Nah,
Right.
Vegeta didn't give a damn. He goes, "Nah, we're doing this. Like, I want the smoke."
Yeah. The
Vegeta
look
said,
on
"I want the
Goku's
smoke."
face, he was
Yeah.
kind of leaning back. You could see the sweat drip. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's serious.
Yeah, Vegeta was serious. Even Gohan was like, "Vegeta, come on." He goes, "Nah,
This ain't got nothing to do with
it got
you.
nothing to do with you. Like, I want your clown father. That's what I want." Yo, that was an intense speech.
Oh,
it
yeah,
really
it
was. It
Oh,
really
that
was.
was so
It was good. It was
crazy.
great. But yeah, no, that's probably number 2, and then number 3 will have to be Piccolo and Andre 17. You know, yeah, but definitely number 1 is. Ooh, yeah, number 1 is Goku Vegeta 1. Actually, I'm sorry. Number 2 for me, if I was to put these in order in the top five, real quick.
Yeah.
Number 1 would be Goku and Vegeta 1. Number 2 would be Goku and Cell. Number 3 would be Piccolo and Andre 17. Number 4 would be Goku, Majin Vegeta. And then number 5, I have to think about number 5. I would think, but that's
Top 4 for right now.
But yeah, top 4. But that's my 4. That's my 4. They're up there. Yeah, bangers. They're all
Yeah,
bangers.
all of
they're
them.
all bangers. You know, they're all from DBZ. Because actually no, number 5 would have to be. I forgot this. Probably Goku versus King Piccolo.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's down the road. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I forgot. And then watching this
Dragon Ball,
tournament.
tournament.
The end of the tournament, and then Krillin at the end. Where
Yeah.
he goes, "Yo, Goku, I'll go get your Dragon Ball
I
and your
forgot
power
about that.
pole," and then I forgot how Goku was like, "Hold on, wait a minute," and then Krillin's like, "What's up?" and he goes. Yeah, no,
Yeah, he felt
Yeah, he
something.
felt something. You
Yeah.
could see he was just like, okay, no, okay, all right, I'll see you when you come back.
Yeah.
And then Goku wasn't hungry. It's like, yo,
Right, he wasn't hungry. He wasn't eating. I'm like, yo, what's going
yeah.
on?
And then he felt Krillin's spirit, and
Yeah.
Krillin was really yelling for him. Yo, that I might have to watch that.
Oh, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Keep
That-
on going.
Yeah, right. Keep on going. Just keep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's chills. Yeah, that was serious. That was serious. And then it goes back to, because I remember in the one Chop Talk segment where we're talking about our favorite DBZ moments, I said, and I've said this before, Vegeta turning Super Saiyan is my favorite moment because he went through so many obstacles to get to being a Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
It's everything he wanted to be.
Yeah.
And I had also said, and even Joseph was kind of flaming. He was about to flame me. The one time Joseph was about to flame me. But I had said Goku's transformation was underwhelming.
Yeah, you did.
But Wesley, our friend Wesley, had hit me up because, listen, I got to talk to you about that. I was like, okay.
I'm glad he did.
Let me break it
He
down
did-
for you.
Yeah, and he told me, and then he kind of broke it down to where how Tambourine killed Krillin, how Goku felt, and then he kind of play that image back to when Frieza killed him, and now everything is coming back, and then him thinking, well, we can't get Krillin back because we don't have the Dragon Balls no more at that point. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, I understand the whole.
Yeah, his best friend, as you can see through Dragon Ball, like they were close. It was
definitely emotional. It was emotional. Yeah. So, I caught some flack for saying that. I really did. I caught a lot of flack for that. But no, but it's a good moment. It's a good moment. So with that being said, I think we could jump into our lunch break topic. The 22nd World Martial Arts Tournament. This was a banger. This was a lot of great fights. Yeah. I think, in my opinion, this one was better than the 21st.
They made the fights more intense. Yeah.
They showed it too. Everybody got stronger.
Yes.
And so these fights.
Well, they actually trained for the full 3 years this time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, because I think the first one, they trained for maybe 6 months.
Yeah, we said a few months.
It was a few months. There wasn't much. But this one, they actually trained for the first 3 years. And Roshi actually sent Goku to like some survival training. Yeah. Which is pretty cool. He goes, because I feel like Roshi, maybe something inside him told him, I can't
teach him anymore.
Yeah. Like I can. That moment where you've learned everything I can teach you.
Right. So now you just go out into the world and
boy did he.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool to see. He and then he had his first interaction with Tien. With, Ino Shikachu.
Did it remind you of
Naruto? Yeah.
That's what I first thought about.
Yeah. Ino Shikachu. Yeah, that's what I was like, because that's what they call their group. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure Kishimoto used that
probably,
as that's a reference. So and that's the first thing I thought about. I was like, Shikachu. That sounds familiar. I was like, oh,
this big pig.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
it was, you see Tien and Chaozu hustling the villagers, which is funny, and then like Tien's like, oh, we don't care about this animal, and then Tien's burning it alive and everything.
Crazy.
How could you do this to your friend?
Yeah. Goku being as gullible as he is,
These villagers were gullible, man. Like, you didn't see Goku this whole time. You're gonna think he's part of it.
Right. Tien was able to fool everybody. It was so funny. So that was their first interaction where Tien was like, yo, this dude can fight, and even Goku, vice versa. Goku was like, yo, Tien's a good fighter.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool to see their first interaction and the foreshadowing with the Crane and Master Roshi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty cool foreshadowing. Yeah. I forgot about that. Like, I only seen this arc one time.
It was a while ago too. So
So I'm glad. Like, it definitely was a refresher. But I forgot they were best friends. Yeah, I really did. I forgot they were best friends. So that was pretty cool. And to see that, and then I guess foreshadowing more of the Saiyan strength. Like, I guess what does it say? Goku feels stronger, and we talked about this even in our last episode. Every fight, Goku felt like he was getting stronger and stronger.
Yep.
And they're still like foreshadowing this whole, and it's cool how like when you really look at it, now, when you're older, you've watched DBZ for like 500 million times, and you go back to watch Dragon Ball, you're thinking, wow, he really foreshadowed every little detail about Saiyans, in Dragon Ball, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just kind of going back and forth and seeing it. So it was pretty cool to see that. One thing that did bother me was that what's his name? Konochi, the fox, the guy that kept calling Goku brother.
Oh yeah,
that's that. Yeah, I was like, okay, enough with the brother.
I skipped that part.
You did? Did you skip it? He goes
like, I remember this. I'm skipping it.
Yeah, he goes, hey brother. Goku's like, I'm not your brother. And just like, oh god. And then Goku started calling him brother. Like, yeah, sure thing, brother. I'm like, oh my god. I was getting tired of that. Like, honestly.
Were you, brother?
Yeah. Trust me, brother. I was getting tired. I thought Hulk Hogan was talking for a minute there, but and then Goku called Baba the world's biggest tattletale.
Fortune teller.
Yeah. Yo, I keep forgetting her and Master Roshi are siblings.
Yeah.
It's like talk about it like this one time.
Yeah, it's not very much they talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think they mentioned something in the Saiyan saga. I think they mentioned something there. And then obviously in Dragon Ball they mentioned it, but I always forget that they're brother and sister. You know?
they be out doing their own thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're never together.
Right.
You know, they're always kind of like the ends is opposite ends.
And they're completely opposite. One's mixed martial arts master, the other one's a fortune teller.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's just like I don't know. I just never put two and two together, but apparently they're brother and sister. So
They hit you with a curveball.
yeah,
That's my brother.
Yeah, and she's a tattletale according to Goku, which was hilarious. I love that. I love it. So, but yeah. Oh, and then another thing that I loved too was you guys noticed when it was Roshi and everybody going to Papaya Island, which I'm glad they gave a name to the island, Papaya Island.
Yeah.
They didn't do it in the first one. They kind of did it.
Right.
For this one.
thought about that. I was like, I don't remember that.
Because it was in the same place, right?
It had to be.
Yeah,
It had to be. Yeah. So when they're taking the plane to Papaya Island, you see Master Roshi just afraid. Like he was like nervous,
He was. He was just like, oh, I need to get off this plane.
He's like,
Everybody's embarrassed.
yeah. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
oh. He's like, land this plane. And I was like, oh god. So, I mean, to see, that was funny. Like I love the humor that Dragon Ball had.
Same.
I think DBZ was a little more darker than Dragon Ball, but the humor that Dragon Ball had was very, I don't want to say wholesome because there was some out of pocket stuff, but it was.
I just think of it as classic Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
When I think about it.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. That's a good way of putting it. It's classic Dragon Ball, but I love the humor they had in it. It was amazing. It was good.
For sure.
Yeah.
It was great. I loved it too, man.
Yeah.
But so they finally land in Papaya Island, and Goku was almost late. Oh, that's what happened with Konochi. I think that's his name, right? Konochi. So he was like a con artist, and they were trying to get plane tickets to go to Papaya Island. I think he was trying to steal money, or his friends, or no, the guys that jumped him before. With Goku saved them.
Yeah.
Like his friends came back and tried to put a like their bank heist on him, and then Goku was able to stop him, and Goku was able to find out what was going on, and he goes, "You can't call me brother," and the whole brother thing stopped, which is annoying. But he ended up swimming from one opposite of the world,
Yeah, halfway around the world.
halfway around the world, right? And he swam all the way to Papaya Island.
When he told them, they were like, wait, that's halfway around the world.
Yeah. Everybody's like, "Yo, what the heck?"
And this tiger fit, I'm gonna need to rock that one of these days.
Yeah, so it was I forgot about the tiger fit. That was funny. That was good. But everybody was astonished, how Goku got there, but he was able to get there just in time and apply for the World Martial Arts tournament or enter his name in, so
A few minutes left.
Just made
of
it.
course, it's a hero's entrance as
Uh-huh.
always. So, and I think this one had way more fighters. I think it was like 180 fighters. This one had.
It was
Oh,
the
did
biggest one.
Is the biggest
They
one
said it
they
was the
said?
biggest
Yeah.
one,
So it was like 180 fighters in this one, and then so they get to they get to the preliminaries. Everybody meets up, and then they finally meet Tien and Chaozu.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yo.
they see him.
Tien is super narcissistic.
yeah.
In this
He
whole
was driving
thing,
me insane.
just the way he was talking.
Yeah.
Like he even clowned Yamcha a couple times.
Oh, he definitely had it against Oh,
Yeah, and it's funny because like they're like best friends in Z.
crazy, right?
You know?
That's what I was thinking. Like, man, they became enemies at first sight, and all of a sudden they're the
Yeah,
opposite sides of the coin, or the same.
Right.
They're just best friends. Now.
right. So it was funny because he said the one thing he said was He goes, maybe I could use less syllables so you could understand, kind of like just
Yeah,
coming at him. I was like, yo, what the
Yeah.
heck? Like, yo, he was just like grilling this man.
He wasn't
like,
holding nothing back. I swear.
Nah. Tien was very narcissistic, but I liked it though. Like it gave him an edge.
I
It
love
did give him an edge. Yeah, that's true.
I think in Z he kind of lost that edge a little bit.
It was gone in Z.
Yeah. But he still had his whole mannerisms,
Mm.
in Z. But that edge, he just didn't have it no more, But he was clowning Yamcha heavy. Like it was good. It was good. I loved it. And then Chaozu was clowning Krillin.
Oh,
midget.
Yeah, yo. I was like,
Baldy.
yeah. And then he goes, you're wanting to talk. You're bald too. And he showed him the one strand of hair that he had. I was like, oh my god, it was good. I love the humor that it
I
had.
loved it too.
That was hilarious. And it's funny that they fought in the first round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
They had to.
they had to. It was good.
Well, I mean, yeah, they had to. Chaozu's over there.
the
controlling.
Chotsu did make sure. Yeah.
Oh, did you guys also realize the Crane Hermit is the same? I think the Crane Hermit and Emperor Pilaf has the same
voice actor.
Yeah, the same VA.
I noticed that right
Yeah.
away. I was like, wait, it took me a minute at first. I was like, why do I recognize his voice?
That's what I was saying. I was like, he sounds familiar. I'm thinking, bro, I was thinking all the other animes. I was like, I heard this voice before in another anime. Like, no, it's not another anime. It's the same one. It's just a different character. Yeah. And the Crane Hermit is funny too.
He is.
Him and Master Roshi going at it was hilarious. He goes,
they so petty.
They were super petty with each other, bro. He was like, yo, you should get a better hat. It was like, well, at least I have a hat or something like that. It was just like, dude, it was so dumb, but it was great. Like I loved it, bro. It was so entertaining with those guys, And come find out, Crane was Shin. Crane, he's from the Crane school, but or he's the master of the Crane school, but his name was Shin. He's Mercenary Tao's brother. Yeah. I forgot about that too.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Well, it was the, and we'll talk about a little bit more through the episode, but it was like the thumbnail that when I saw on one of the episodes of Crunchyroll, I was like, oh, that is right. They are brothers because they showed them side by side on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay. Now, yeah. So, yeah, they are brothers. So, eventually, like, when the story gets to it, when they find out Goku kills, well, quote unquote kills, because Tao's still alive. But when they find that out, they're just out for revenge,
Yeah.
So, but before we get to that, once they knock down everything, the 8 fighters, then it gets on. Like, it's, and Lito, you messaged me the other day. Was it yesterday or Thursday?
I think it was yesterday.
It was yesterday, right?
So I didn't know. I forgot how good the Yamcha and Tien fight was.
It was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, they were going at it.
It was
Granted,
really
he
intense.
probably wasn't going 100% against Yamcha, but it was entertaining.
Yeah. It was.
He still had to. He still had to put a fight in.
What was the technique Yamcha used? It wasn't Wolfang Fist.
Oh, Wolfang.
It wasn't
blowing
Bludge.
something
not
with,
with
something with the
bleed.
wind or something.
maybe Hurricane or something.
Okay, was that what it was?
It definitely was, like, from the sound of it, a more advanced version to
the Wolfang Fist. Yeah. And then when he hit Tien the first time, it seemed like Tien was able to take a lot of damage.
Yeah, he took. He took a beating.
Yeah. And I guess when he did, I think he used that technique the second time where he went to the sun and he did, coming down with kicks.
Yeah,
like Tien was able to like summon like a defense boost.
Yeah, like he turned kind of red and his muscles bulged a bit, and he just
took it. Yeah. He was like hitting a stone brick or something.
He was dishing out some unique techniques
throughout the whole arc.
Yeah,
he was dishing out some
he was
good.
Saying there's not a technique I can't master.
Is that
he
what it
did
is?
say that?
Okay.
Yeah. So he's a technique master.
We're gonna talk about that later. Yeah, that whole Kamehameha thing kind of bothers me.
Well, best friends. So
okay.
They taught each other.
How dare you?
Yeah, but I did like the fact that he was able to. He didn't even deflect the Kamehameha that Yamcha threw.
No, he did. Yeah, he sent it back.
Deflect it, right?
He deflected. Yeah,
he deflected. I don't know. I'm thinking like he just sended it back with like telepath or something like that. But he was able to actually. You're right. He was able to deflect it.
Yeah, he made a barrier of energy.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was gonna just explode on him.
Yeah,
but he flew back. I was like,
Yeah, when he redirected it was
Yeah.
And then like he was able to knock him out because I think Yamcha eluded it. He jumped up and then Tien jumped up. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I gotta say something. So Tien jumped up, knocked him down, unconscious, and broke his leg, which is crazy.
Oh, that dropped to his leg. And then watching his leg just go bloop.
Yeah,
I was like, oh.
But lucky for him, he didn't feel it because he was already unconscious.
No, no reaction. You just see the legs.
It was just like for safekeeping. Hey, I'm gonna break your leg.
Yeah,
too.
I guess that would have made it more gruesome hearing Yamcha just screaming out in pain.
It would have.
So I guess they was able to level it out like that. Yeah.
It would have. It would have definitely would have been a lot more darker.
Yeah, and then him passing out from the pain after that. Yeah, that would have made it a lot darker. Yeah.
You guys notice Tien and Chaozu were the first one to fly in Dragon Ball?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they called it sky dancing.
Is that what it called?
They called it sky dancing. Yeah. So it was more of levitating, not flying.
I should say that. Yeah, you're right. You're levitating. Yeah.
But
they were able. But they're able to move.
Yeah.
Like, you know, say like. Yeah. To me, when I think levitate, I just think, you're just going up.
Yeah.
But they were able to move side to side as well.
So Chaozu was able to move more versatile with it, but Tien, he wasn't really moving that much, but he was still, going in the air.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I think because Chaozu's more telepathy.
Yeah.
That's his strength.
Yeah.
But tell him to do a math problem, he won't be able to do it. Yeah.
That was funny. That was funny.
So, obviously, Tien defeats Yamcha. And then the next fight was... No, it wasn't. Was it Krillin and Chaozu? Or it was Jackie Chan? Man Wolf.
Yeah, it took me a minute. I had to keep saying it in my head. Like,
that's what I say. Yeah, Man Wolf. Okay, so I already knew from the jump why Man Wolf was so upset.
I forgot. I was really
You did?
I was really like, why is he so upset?
Yeah. What happened?
I forgot too.
Oh, for real? Oh no, yeah, I knew it. I knew it was because he blew up the moon in the last martial arts tournament. But I was like, oh, just get on with this. And you see Roshi was just toying with this dude
he wasn't
the whole
trying.
time.
Yeah.
Like, he was just like, he was just clowning him and everything, and he was throwing a bone. That's how he eliminated him. He threw a bone out in the.
That was funny. I'm like, ain't no way you let yourself lose like that, my boy.
He's just it was just like, okay.
He's demeaning him in front of the whole crowd.
Yeah. And then he ended up being uglier than what he was before.
I used to be so beautiful.
I know.
Bro, is this what you look like?
I know. Just stayed as a wolf.
Who was it? I think it was Krillin. I was like, maybe they don't have mirrors where he's from.
Oh, yeah. Oh, speaking of Krillin, they used Krillin's head as to stimulate the moonlight.
That was hilarious.
He's like, we forgot to mention, Roshi can use hypnosis.
And he can read minds.
And he can read minds,
We forgot to mention it last episode.
Yeah, I forget.
Because he Nam's mind.
Huh?
He read Nam's mind.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. He read Nam's mind and he put Goku under hypnosis in the finals in the last martial arts tournament. Mm-hmm. So, Roshi was very versatile with his techniques. Very versatile. So he beats Man Wolf by a bone. And then Krillin and Chaozu fights. And it was entertaining.
That was good. Yeah.
It was good. I know, Lito, you have your transgression or not transgressions, but your words on Chaozu, that worthless happy. But no, it was a good fight. You see Chaozu's, like I said, his physical strength. I mean, his strengths was telepathy, and I love how Krillin was trying to figure it out how to counter that. And like you said, I didn't notice it until you said something, Dabir. Like Chaozu is very agile when he's able to use that sky dance technique. And he really used it to his advantage a lot in that fight. He really did.
You couldn't touch him.
No, and it was. I mean, that's frustrating. It had to be frustrating anybody. You know what I'm saying?
And he clearly had a lot of energy because he was using that Dodon Ray for a while. Like he kept blasting him.
Yeah. Oh, it's cool. You know what? How they foreshadowed that Dodon Ray, where they showed Chaozu's preliminary opponent.
Oh yeah.
The guy in the trench coat that it's all burned up. He was like, yo, what happened to that guy? And then when they thought about it, it's like, oh, it was Chaozu? Like,
right. I'm like, how did he scorch him in?
And now we know. Right.
Well, I wish they would have showed it.
Showed a little bit of it at least.
Yeah, at least show something. Yeah. But I get it. I mean, it wasn't like Chaozu was like the main villain.
Yeah.
But it would have been like, okay, like wow, like he's serious.
Like, this little guy can fight with weird techniques. Yeah,
that?
definitely.
He was Krillin's main villain.
Oh yeah.
The way Chaozu would stop and just stare at him was crazy. Like,
Yeah. Oh, he stared a soul in.
Yeah.
He stared a hole in the soul, man. Like, oh my god. And he's midget, you know. He's like, whatever, Baldy, you know.
Oh my god.
Oh, was it the one? What was the one attack I think Yamcha used? And then, oh yeah, it was like that upgraded version of the Wolfang Fist.
Yeah.
When he first hit Tien, and Krillin looked back at Chaozu, was like, oh, oh, it's nice to see that you're worried about your friend, and he's just staring at Krillin.
Oh,
And there's a little
Yeah,
smile. Like,
yeah. And
weird.
Krillin was like, yo, what the heck?
Creepy.
Yeah, very creepy.
And Tien gets up and does what he got to do.
Dang.
Yeah. So, and that's when the whole thing where they found out where Shen and Tao are brothers. Like that was the match that they found out because Goku said, "Oh yeah, oh," because the Dodon Ray was like, "Oh, Dodon Ray,"
Oh,
like
same thing Tao used.
yeah. When I defeated Mercenary Tao or killed Mercenary Tao,
Yeah.
and
Like,
then
what did you say?
Yeah,
Tien
yeah.
told him.
Right.
and he go, "Tao's a great man." I'm like, I don't know about great.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
I don't
He
know
said
about
you
that.
defeated him?
Yeah.
Impossible.
Yeah. So, but what was the technique that Chaozu was using to mess with Krillin's stomach? Was that just a telepathy thing?
Yeah, like he was stopping him from moving. Yeah.
Just by like giving him stomach aches?
But it was weird because it would look more like he was making his stomach turn or something.
Yeah, because
it was
because every
weird.
time he would use it, and he would use it with both his hands.
Right.
Okay, and that's the one thing too. Like Krillin would confuse him with using left or right because he didn't know. Okay, he didn't know math, or he didn't know left or right. So he was confusing him, and this is how clever Krillin is.
Yeah.
Like any little thing Krillin can use against you, he's gonna use it.
Yeah, he's gonna use
Anything, and that's why I really like this version of Krillin in Dragon Ball. You know, it's very unique to him.
To him, yeah,
To him.
it's true.
So he was using both his hands, and Krillin, the only way he knows is, oh, what's 9 + 4? You know what I'm saying? And Chaozu was like, you know, he got all nervous, you know, and that's how Krillin was able to defeat him.
Knocked him out.
Yo,
Bam.
Shin was pissed.
Oh, he
did
was
you
so
see the
mad.
scene after?
Oh yeah, he was
He was schooling him.
then smacked him upside the head. No, don't use your
He's
fingers.
like, what did he say? He's like, what's 2 + 1? And he's like, don't use your. Yeah, he said, don't use your fingers.
I was pissed.
Oh, and then so when Goku was it his first? No, it was the first or second round fight. And Chaozu was like, "Why do I have a tail?" And then Shin was like, "Because you're a buffoon, not a monkey."
Yeah, that was funny.
I was like, "Yo,
Yeah,
why
that was
yo?"
funny.
Shin got no chill, bro. That was hilarious. But poor Chaozu. Is he still worthless?
Always. Yeah.
Man said no doubt.
But, yeah, Goku fought that movie star.
Oh yeah.
Pumput.
Pampa.
Pumput.
Yeah.
There's Pumput. Yeah. I guess the funny thing is you see Goku's how gullible he is because his agent was trying to take him away.
He was really about to take
Oh,
him too.
my
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Thank you
Okay.
for taking me.
Okay. I gotta say this. Launch is probably the most annoying character.
She was more helpful than Chaozu. If it wasn't for her, Goku would have been out of the tournament.
That's what I'll get to.
Yeah.
It's annoying because chew, and then she was like somebody has to arrest her for possession of weapon or something. Like Jesus Christ, like she
Yeah.
has just a gun every time.
Always
Like
strapped.
always
Yeah,
strapped, bro.
and
Like
nobody
crazy.
nobody goes against her. They just let her do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They were just like, oh,
She
here
gave
here
them
you
front
go.
row seats all the time.
I know.
Yeah.
Clearing the way, shooting it in the air.
Yo,
Yeah.
every time, bro. Or she shot at somebody and someone was doing like the hot potato dance or something like that.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
I would just bring a feather, so when I need launch,
Yeah.
bring it out, and then here you go. Achoo. There we go. Okay, chill out.
It was annoying, but you're right though. She ended up helping Goku, and then like she sneezed back to turn to like the nice launch.
Yeah.
She was all confused on where she was and everything.
The
It was
fact that
fun.
it's completely two different people is
Oh yeah,
crazy.
Shin called her a schizo.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that
I'm
was
surprised she didn't
hilarious.
flip right there.
I know. He was like, yo, that was so. Yo, I love Shin. I ain't gonna lie. He had me dying sometimes. He goes, shut up, schizo. It's like, yo, this is crazy. But I guess you can see like the difference of strength that Goku and everybody that like Tien, Yamcha, how they fight compared to like I would say normal humans.
Yeah,
they're not normal.
That's true.
Like this Pomput guy was supposed to be a great fighter. And even in the preliminaries, Goku fought one of the last
King Choppa.
Yeah, and he was a champion in a tournament or something.
Yeah,
and he's never been touched.
Yeah.
Supposedly, he was never touched.
Yeah.
Goku handled him easily. You know, they're grown men. You know, and Goku handled this Pomput guy with one. Like it looked like one punch, but I think it was like 8. Or three elbows. It was three elbows.
Yeah. Because Tien was able to see, like, no, he hit him. He hit him 3 times.
Yeah. So it was just like, yo, he was able to finish these. Like you could just see the level of just what Goku compared to what everybody else. Yeah. You know, you just see the levels.
Yeah.
And Goku was definitely getting stronger than compared to like the Z fighters. You know, potentially
right.
Like Krillin, Yamcha. Like he was even getting stronger than them, you know what I'm saying? With all his training and everything. So it was just cool to see that development, you know? It really was. So he was able to get rid of that guy easy. So now we get down to the second round, which man, these 2 fights in the second round was crazy.
Yeah.
I love the Tien Master Roshi fight. It was they were going back and forth.
Oh yeah.
They really were. It was physical, it was intense. You know, I love how they showed the bruising.
Right. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
And even when Tien had, or was it Roshi had Tien kind of hooked and he was hellbending him?
Yeah.
Right? It was, they were going at each other.
Yeah.
They were going at each other back and forth.
Especially Tien, he was getting annoyed.
Yeah.
Like, how is this old man so strong?
Yeah. Do you think, and obviously we know Chung or Master Roshi retires. I mean, not retires, but he quits. He steps down from the match.
Yeah.
You know. But do you think Tien would have won if Roshi would have kept going?
I feel like he definitely would have brought out the techniques he was saving. I know that for sure.
Tien would have brought it. Okay.
Yeah, Tien, when he would have realized he needed to bring out all the stops.
Right.
Same. I feel the same way. He would have won still.
Tien would have won?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. Just because Roshi's at that age where, like the new wave of fighters, because he barely took out Goku.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Goku's now stronger. You know what I'm saying? He's better. And Tien it sounded like Tien was like a prodigy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, absolutely.
So I guess, Roshi was able to realize, okay, there's somebody that could be stronger than Goku. They don't need me. You know what I'm saying? These new wave of fighters are coming up. So I think it was more like he was tired.
Yeah. And like he said, he wanted Tien to take over for that position.
Yeah.
And he obviously wanted them two to fight. Like, you need to fight Goku.
Right.
Y'all need to fight each other.
Yeah, his goal became more helping Tien out.
Yeah,
right. He was trying to convince Tien, like, yo, you're not as evil as you think you are. Basically.
You're not a murderer like Tao or anybody.
And it's 80s dialogue. I am a killer. It's just 80s dialogue. Like I was just like, oh, this is great. Like I love it. But yeah, it's cool. He was trying to really bring Tien into the light. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you can use all your abilities for good. People, you don't have to have people hate you. Or kill anybody or anything.
Right.
I know what Lito said. I still don't like the fact that Tien used Kamehameha. I don't like it. I don't think it was necessary. I mean, he's a master of techniques, cool. But there's certain techniques that stay with certain people. You were never a student of the Hermit school. You were a student of the Crane. Like, you don't see Goku doing the flights. What's it called? The sky dance?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or Krillin doing it, and for him to just do it like just like that. And I get it, the master of all techniques, like whatever. But he was never taught anything. How to converge his energy into a Kamehameha wave. That's just how I look at it.
They definitely didn't show it to us though.
Yeah,
they didn't show it
right,
to us.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's just for him to do it was just like
and I think the reason he did it is why you're upset is like that was the reason he's doing it. He was trying to show that I can do anything you guys trying
do.
To piss them all off,
yeah.
and it worked because I'm just like really.
Yeah, now that you said that I can see it,
Plus, Roshi doesn't seem like the type that would steal another technique from Shen. Shen seems like the type that would be like, you know what, I'm gonna teach you this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it probably was out of petty.
Oh,
yeah,
for
oh,
sure.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Like,
Just
you
to
want
be
to give
petty.
him all the techniques that he can.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
All right. I mean, yeah, I get it. I just like I said, and I just like when certain techniques are from certain people.
Yeah, to stick with him.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
At least it wasn't out of nowhere.
Was that?
At least it wasn't out of nowhere. There was some sort of connection to where he was
Yeah.
able to use it.
No. Okay. There is a connection. You're right. But
No, I understand how you
I'll
feel.
let it go. I'll try to let it go. It was a good fight though.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It was a great fight. Like I enjoyed it. Like I said it before we started our lunch break topic. These fights were bangers.
Yeah.
You know, compared to what the last tournament was great too, but these fights were just like
Yeah, they knew they had to up it up.
yeah,
a notch, too.
they definitely did. They definitely
Yeah.
upped up the ante. And then it was nice to see Goku and Krillin fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Two
was-
best friends, you
Yeah.
know.
Was that okay? That was their first fight, and that's it. They never fought again, right?
Not that I could remember.
The next time they fight, the only thing that pops in my head
Super.
is Super. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
train with each other.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Krillin, yeah.
It's training. It's not
Yeah, it's
actual.
training.
Okay,
Yeah, it was
okay,
just
okay.
training, and Krillin was just like, go Super Saiyan Blue. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
I was just, we all know Krillin couldn't take Super Saiyan Blue, but it was still, because it brought me back to the tournament, like
Right,
when they were
right.
younger.
Okay.
You know?
Like the stall.
Yeah, yeah. That's how I looked at it.
Okay, so yeah, that was great. I loved their first fight. You know,
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, I
It-
enjoyed it.
I love the fact that Krillin was like Goku, like don't treat me as a friend. You know, go all out.
Yeah.
And I love too where, at first, hey, that was a good attack. Yeah, that was a good attack. And then somewhere down the line is like, okay, now,
he
I want
turns
the
it
smoke.
on a
Yeah,
bit.
they're turning it up.
Yeah.
So
which was nice. I like how they did it like that though. They didn't
Yeah.
go straight serious from the start. It was just like, oh, this is how
Progressive.
strong. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is how
progressive.
strong you are. That's cool. And then boom, boom, boom. They slowly bring it up. Yeah,
yeah, and they were evenly matched at first too.
yeah. At first, yeah,
Yeah, it looked like Krillin. I mean, and it's funny because everybody was like, oh, who do we root for? Everybody was
Yeah,
torn
yeah.
and
And
everything.
then Launch came out of
Launch,
nowhere.
yeah.
It was like, punks.
Anybody
Go,
with a half
Krillin.
a brain, anybody have a brain with no Goku will win. I was like, okay, shut up. But she's not wrong,
yeah.
Then she
But-
felt bad because everybody was going for Goku's like, you know what? Let's go, Krillin.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it.
But I mean, she's not wrong though when she said like it's obviously gonna be Goku.
Yeah.
But
Just
at
the way
same-
she said it. Like,
Yeah. But the fact of the matter is that Krillin can hold his own.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
And Krillin ain't no Krillin. You know what? Krillin in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z ain't no scrub.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at it, Krillin in Dragon Ball Z, even though it was the first stage of Cell, he still held his own against Cell on that plane that they were fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't get taken out right away.
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
He actually landed a good attack on him. I think he used his head. Like he hit him in his stomach or something like that. I think that's how he did it.
Yeah.
But Krillin ain't no screw up. And he destroyed he killed all the Cybermen at once in the Saiyan saga.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
So
yeah, what that tech? Yeah, that I forget what that.
I
technique
forgot,
was
what that
called.
I think that was a technique he learned from Yamcha.
Was it?
I could I
That
got
was
it.
just a blast.
Well, yeah. Was it? Okay.
It was
Straight blast,
it was a yeah.
Right.
He
Oh
didn't
no
say
no no no!
anything,
You're
he
right. You're right.
just-
You're right. I'm saying. I'm sorry. He took out all the Cybermen like how Yamcha was gonna take all the Cybermen.
Ah, yeah.
That's
yeah.
what it was. But that blast, I think, it was just a blast. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, with this tournament, we definitely realized that Krillin is stronger than any normal human being.
He's probably is he out of him, Yamcha and Tien? Like as you see, not like from here to Dragon Ball Z, is he the strongest out of those three? Because they're human. They're
Right.
just human.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is Krillin the strongest out of those three?
I wouldn't say that. I feel like Tien is the
Yeah,
strongest.
It's probably Tien.
I always said Tien was the strongest human Z
Okay.
fighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree to that.
But Krillin's more. How can I say? He's more like.
Second, for sure.
No, I mean, popular or more like more referenced.
More reference. Yeah.
Yeah. Because Tien just kind of Tien and Yamcha, especially Yamcha, they're just they're kind of thrown to the wayside.
Yeah, they kind of just.
Krillin, Krillin has more significance, I should say, in throughout the Dragon Ball franchise than Tien.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
Tien just had
Yeah.
the one moment with second form Cell.
Yeah.
which was we'll get to that in a
Yeah.
minute. We'll get to that because he uses the tri-beam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tri-beam,
Yeah. So, but no, eventually in this fight with Goku and Krillin, like I said, first they were friends, they were cool with each other and everything. And I think did everything like kind of did everything jump up a notch? You know, the intensity jumped up a notch when Krillin grabbed Goku's tail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's when they started like really getting serious with each other, right?
Yeah.
Fooled me.
Yeah.
I thought he was down. I forgot
Yeah,
he
I
was
did
faking.
too.
Oh, because he ended up training how to
Yeah,
his tail to endure it. Yeah.
They give us a little backstory in that. After the count went up to like 9, I think, or 8 or
Yeah,
9.
he was cutting it close.
Yeah.
You know that ref? That was a bad ref. You kept having to keep reminding him. Don't you got to count now?
Yeah.
He was watching the show just like us. He
How many years
forgot.
you been doing this?
It's funny, and I know I always keep talking about Shen, but he's hilarious. He called the announcer Mr. Blabbermouth. He's like, "Okay, Mr. Blabbermouth, we know," or something like that. Like he just had an insult for everybody. It was great. Like I loved it. But yeah, no, Goku was cutting it close, but he's able to endure that. So he basically Goku had no weaknesses.
Yeah,
No.
after that, it showed that he didn't have any weaknesses.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
He fixed his biggest weakness.
Yeah, it was.
That
definitely
battle
was.
IQ he has, you know?
Yeah, it's at a different level. So, and then he ends up hitting Krillin with a heavy attack.
Ooh, yeah. He
That was-
hit him
yeah.
hard. Hit him hard.
Yeah, hit him real hard with a heavy attack. Almost knocked him out unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, they definitely turned it up. They definitely turned it up a bit. But I love how Goku was able to use, like, you see his super speed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's when he disappeared, right?
Yeah, when he disappeared.
Yeah.
And he's able to hit Krillin, like, was it eight times?
When he popped up and got him out the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He got
was
him
like-
with a good combo.
Yeah, it was like it was multiple times.
Yeah.
It was a lot more than he hit Pompit.
Yeah,
Pompit.
wait, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, it was
that's
way
for sure.
way too many. But it didn't look like he hit him because with the way Krillin looked,
Yeah.
he just was like, you look like he just scared him. 'cause
Yeah.
He did scare him at first, and then I guess hit him after.
Yeah, and then it looked like he just kind of floats up in
okay,
the air.
so he did the whole face and then he hit him after that.
Yeah, and that's when he
Okay,
hit him with
okay.
that speed combo.
Yeah,
I was
yo,
gonna say you couldn't just scare him out the ring. That would've
yeah.
been-
Yeah.
That's when I first saw, I was like, oh, come
They
on.
made it look like that at first.
Yeah,
It seemed
yeah,
like
but-
it. So,
Yeah.
like,
But when they explained it, I said, okay, bet. Like, it sounds good. All right. That's cool. I can accept that, you know. But no, that was a good fight. I enjoyed it. I really did. They were going at it. Like you said, Dabir, it was cool to see, hey, nice attack. Yeah, that was a really nice attack. And also I was like, yo, I'm winning this. Nah, I'm winning this. And then they were just really going at it like back and forth. So I enjoyed it. It was good. It was to see it evenly matched, as they were kids, and I'm pretty sure it brought them closer together.
Oh, yeah.
Friendship
Absolutely.
wise. So
Absolutely.
it was pretty cool. And then the finals, Tien and Goku, which was great. It was good.
Yeah.
great build up.
Yeah.
And everything.
Yeah, I mean they built up from the start.
Mm-hmm.
It was built up throughout the whole arc, throughout the whole the saga and everything. There was a lot of cool techniques Tien was using.
Yeah. He was definitely bringing them all out.
Oh, for sure.
And Goku even went full strength. He said he called it his battle strength. Basically, he was holding himself back the whole time.
That's what I'm saying. So he didn't go full out then against Krillin.
Right.
No.
Yeah,
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
He knew he was that much stronger than Krillin.
Yeah.
Just like how Tien wasn't going full out on Roshi.
Oh, okay. So
Right,
because
right.
he left something. He left some more in the tank. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. When they started off the match, like Tien was like, he had that brutal combo against Goku. Can I ask you guys something real quick? Every time, and this is the first two tournaments that it happened. Every time they hit those walls, do you guys get upset that it's like not out of bounds?
I swear I think about that too every time it happens.
That's
yeah.
out of the ring.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's technically
I was like-
out of the ring.
They everybody hits those walls like every match. You're like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, how is that not like? Why did I have to disqualify?
And I forget it's connected to the ring until they fly into it. And I'm
So
just
they
like,
could
wait a
just walk
minute.
out through the
Yeah,
entrance to the ring and go use the bathroom and
go-
they're good.
Yeah, I was like, what the? But the one attack Tien hit, he nailed Goku and he's just destroying. Like he had him against that wall and he was just destroying him.
yeah.
Doing combos on him.
Yeah.
He's
And then,
unleashing.
I think Goku took a lot of damage in that.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he took a lot of damage, and he finally fought somebody who was at his level.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, he was able to actually really go full out, and he did, and it still was a lot. Like it still was not enough to handle Tien all like that.
That's
you know?
true.
Yeah, and then Tien, like I said, used all of his tricks, like the volleyball trick.
I forgot about it until they called it. I was like, oh yeah, that is his technique.
They're all smiling on the side. Oh, he's gonna use that technique, huh?
Yeah.
Like the volleyball technique.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That technique was pretty cool, but the four witches, was that what it's called?
The forearms.
Yeah.
Was
it the four? I thought it was the four witches.
No, I think it's four witches, but that's the one you're talking about. The one with
the forearms.
Yeah, he actually grows
arms.
I'm like, oh yeah.
This is not a trick, audience. Tien has 4 arms.
Yo, that was when I saw. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, it's like Namekian, like you know.
Yeah.
That's what I thought about. I was like, like Tien's not just like he has to be mixed with something else. Like he has to be a different species. But that was pretty cool though. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty sweet. Yeah. Was this the first time you used solar flare in that?
That's the first time I remember seeing.
I thought I used it against
Did he use it against Roshi?
Yeah, Roshi.
Did he?
I can't. He did.
Because that's the second time he used it. Yeah.
You know what? He did. Yeah.
Okay, because Goku was able to counter it. Yeah, the sunglasses.
Yeah, because that's how he knew how to counter it.
Yeah.
That wasn't the second time he used it on Goku, right? He only used it once on Goku.
He only used it once on Goku, but he used it the first time on Master Roshi.
Yeah.
Roshi-chan. Yeah.
Okay, so remember when he grabbed the glasses, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you gonna say? No, go ahead.
Why my man got the glass and he's still covering his eyes?
Who? Goku?
Roshi.
Wait.
When he had the glasses at first.
Okay. Oh, he was still covering his eyes?
He covering his eyes with the glass.
No, I didn't notice that. He did that?
I didn't notice that.
Oh, my God. Really?
When they showed in the slow motion Goku taking the glasses.
Yeah.
Roshi's like
He's had his eyes covered? Oh, my God. I was going to say that, but no, I didn't notice that. No. So, remember when Goku grabbed the glasses?
Yeah.
Remember when he came back from Namek? And he first used instant transmission.
Oh yeah.
Came back with glasses.
Roshi's glasses.
He took his glasses first.
He goes, "Oh, what is it?" And he was like, "Oh, it's just super speed." Like he was like, "So what?" And it looks like
those are Roshi's glasses.
Yeah, he's like, "Yo, where'd you get those?" And Goku's like, "Yeah," you know, kind of the same way he was when he was fighting Tien.
It was the same.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. I was like, "Oh my God, look at that."
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Nice.
That was funny. I like that, but. Yeah, no, he grabbed the glasses. I didn't notice that Roshi covered his eyes with the glasses.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
It's like hiding from the light. You got glasses on.
My man was traumatized.
Yo, that's funny. And it's funny when Goku did grab his glasses, and then they actually broke because Tien had hit Goku.
Yeah.
The glasses broke.
He was talking over there too long. Back on Tien. You think he's just gonna wait for you to start talking?
I know. And mind you, he hit him back into that wall again. You know, out of bounds. Anyways. No, so when Krillin looks at Master Roshi, you know, and Roshi's like, "What are you looking at?" He goes, "Master, I didn't know your eyes. I didn't notice your eyes without your glasses. They look familiar." And Roshi was like, "He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, get away from me." You know?
Watch the match.
Yeah. That's what he said. He said, "Watch the match. You might learn something." You know, Roshi is stupid. Yo, how old do you think Roshi is, bro?
My man gotta be like 80.
Yeah, 80 something. Then
80.
Like 100.
Because he trained, if we got to mention this, he trained Grandpa Gohan and Ox King.
He is up there in age.
He's got to be up there. 80? Maybe closer to 90?
Maybe.
Hey, but it's not like he trained Gohan when he was a child, right? Or was it?
They didn't say.
Damn.
But they did say he trained Gohan. But I can't imagine he trained
Gohan. Even if he was a child, he could have been 20 training Grandpa Gohan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
or
Roshi?
18. Yeah.
You think he was
so he could have been a young master or something.
Okay, so you thought he was probably a prodigy, Master
Possibly.
Roshi. Okay, that's a good assumption.
For him to be that skilled at the age he's, at this current time is crazy. I still think
right
because then he still fights in Super, like
and he's still fighting.
You know, he fights in Super, but he doesn't fight not once in Z.
True.
No, they don't need him.
That's true. It's yeah.
Because on Z, I feel like they were focusing a lot on the power levels and Saiyans and aliens. Yeah. And they were trying to show Master Roshi he's our master. He can give us words of wisdom, but in this type of fight, he's just
it's a little bit above him.
Yeah,
You know? And plus he's older.
Right.
You know, so yeah. No, I get it. But I'm glad they showed going back to watching Dragon Ball, like it's cool to see Roshi where he was in his prime. Or, you know, saying how everybody viewed him.
Right.
You know,
So he still had it.
Yeah. He still had it. Yeah. He never lost
absolutely.
it. Yeah. But it was cool to see that. But going back to the Tien and Goku fight, it was, like I said, it was great. And then, like, you see at some point, I think Shin got nervous because we didn't mention this. So, you know, obviously when Shin found out Goku killed Tao,
wanted to assassinate a child the night before.
Yeah, he was trying to take out Goku. I forgot about that. Yeah, he was trying to take him out. And Goku went after him, and you know, and Krillin was going after him, and it was funny because they were trying to jump him because Krillin was holding him. He had his arms, and she was like, "Get off me!" Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it, but that was So eventually, Shin wasn't too confident. I don't want to say he wasn't too confident, but he wanted to make sure the job was done. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about winning the tournament now. It was about getting revenge for his brother.
Right.
Yep.
And it was cool to see the backstory with him and how his brother had the disagreement.
Yeah, that was
and how it showed like Tao was a prodigy. You know what I'm saying? Because he learned a lot of techniques at a young age and he had a lot of potential. It was cool to see that. But obviously they had fallen off. You know, he never saw his brother ever again.
Over spilt rice.
Well, it was more than just that.
No, I know.
But that was
the tension was so incredible that it took just spilt rice to make it.
Yeah.
Over the top.
Right. And he regretted not trying to help his brother, you know, mold his abilities, you know. So he really wanted the job to get done, and he started using Chaosu to interfere in the match. You know, it was telepathy, which was, you know, kind of like, was it the same technique he used against Krillin? Or was
so this was more of stopping him from moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It was more like a physical, like an internal damage for Krillin.
Right.
Okay.
It definitely looked differently when it was, you know.
because the way that they reacted when Krillin was hit with that, they almost like feared for his life, didn't they?
Yeah, they was like, yo, what's wrong with him?
Yeah, so it was definitely they definitely had a different effect with Chaosu's abilities, I should say, with Goku and Krillin. So yeah, it was more of a
Paralyzing.
Yeah.
Because Krillin was still able to move. Just slowly, just in pain.
Yeah, because I think there's one part where Krillin was able to move forward against Chaosu while holding his stomach. Yeah, so it was more like an internal pain.
Yeah.
Where Goku was just paralyzing.
Like
Goku.
in midair.
Yeah,
Goku stopped his attack in midair.
Yeah,
so for whatever reason, they changed it like that. I don't know what that was about.
It might be a different technique, or or like you said, they just changed the effect of the attack.
Yeah,
So, but
and you know what? Because when he was doing it against Goku, he was using his finger,
not the two hands.
The two hands.
Okay, so it was different technique.
You're definitely a different technique.
Yeah, different technique. Yeah. So no, it was cool, and everybody else started figuring it out. And then when Tien and you started to see the inner conflict because after the fight against Jackie Chung, he went up to because they found out it was Roshi.
Yeah.
They ended up finding out. Shin found out he used some sleazy technique about, hey, this girl wants to talk to you or whatever, something like that.
What?
Yeah.
And he really turned around.
Yeah, so he knew it was Roshi. And Roshi's so out of pocket. He really is. But he knew it was Roshi. And then, when they found out and Roshi stepped down and everything, Tien went to Roshi after the match and be like, yo, why'd you quit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I needed this. And even before that, when he's punching the water barrels, he goes, you stole my resolve and I want it back.
Yeah, I felt that. I was like, okay.
Wasting water like that.
Huh?
Wasting water like
right.
that.
Why? Because Nam can use it?
Nam could have used it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go punch some boulders or something. Why are you punching water barrels?
Yeah, but, no, he's stupid. But, no, to see that, and then, the inner conflict, and then all of a sudden it comes full circle when... Tien sees that it's Shin that's ordering Chaozu to interfere in his match. It seemed like Tien was like, yo, I want to do this on my own. I got to know if I'm stronger. I don't need your help. And then, Shin was like, how did it go? Because it ended up being where Roshi used the Kamehameha wave on Shin and knocked him off.
Yeah.
But there was something that was said. There was some dialogue.
He said, like, do it now, or I think he was going to do it himself.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay, that's
yeah.
what
He's
it
like,
was,
I don't care about the tournament. This is, all about revenge.
It was personal. Shin made it real personal. And you're right. He was more about revenge and then...
About us. Give it to Chaozu.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
he was. Yeah, I was like, yo.
Yeah, I think Chaozu's the whipping boy.
Yeah, he take it out on Chaozu. Yeah, that's messed up.
Chaozu's definitely the whipping boy.
Yeah.
So there you go. You have no heart for Chaozu.
Worthless.
Stupid.
I feel for Tien though. It's just like, what do you think? I can't win this on my own.
Yeah, right. And that's where Tien was at. And then, when Shin was trying to take over, Master Roshi hit it. It was a smooth Kamehameha.
Yeah. He was already ready.
It was right between Goku and Tien, and then he had told him to move back, and he hit him, and then it took Shen like
right to the chest.
Yeah, he nailed him.
He's like, oh, I didn't kill him, but he's gonna be sore for a couple days.
Yeah.
And Chaozu was about to do it again, right? Until Tien told him to stop.
Tien told him to stop.
Bro, did you not just learn your lessons?
All right. Do you not hear me?
She wasn't trying to be worthless. That's what, But to go back and see the first Tri-Beam used.
Woo! Yeah.
Bro, I didn't know Tri-Beams took Life Force.
I forgot about that too.
Was it like that with the Cell? So,
I mean, he was getting tired, but he was also like draining.
Yeah.
Like his Life Force? Okay.
Yeah. And they also said it take years off his life too.
That's what I'm saying. He used a Tri-Beam against Cell. Like,
he did faint, so I think they kind of took the life force away and more just it's gonna drain all your energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
While this one was draining life force.
Yeah.
Which is pretty.
Like he had to use it right, or he could just end himself. Yeah.
Right. That was crazy. And then he destroyed the whole platform.
Perfect square, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's a triangle.
Yeah.
Triangle turned into a square.
It is called Tri-Beam.
That's a big controversy.
Not quad beam.
Yeah.
I always look at it like a pyramid. A pyramid it could.
The bottom of the pyramid square.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only the way I can make it make sense in my head.
Yo, it's cool how Goku dodged it though.
Yeah, I actually forgot how he does it. I'm like, no way he's down here. I'm like, where did he go?
Yo, so he just like moved out the way and
I was confused.
Super jumped.
Yeah, that was a mean jump. Like he was miles in the air. Like it's crazy.
Easy, like hundreds of miles. In the air.
I was like, yo, the strength on these characters is crazy.
Yo, you know what? It's funny you said that because obviously you said it earlier, Dabir. Dragon Ball Z focuses more on power levels, but with Dragon Ball, it's more like hand-to-hand choreographed combat. It's not. There's a superhuman element. They still use Kamehameha wave, Dodon wave, and all that Tri-Beam.
Yeah,
but it's not as impactful as it was in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, they changed it in Dragon Ball Z, but obviously as they should,
Right. As you get stronger,
Yeah. Can't keep everything the same. It'll get boring.
Right. No, you're right. But I like the fact that in Dragon Ball it was a lot more like martial arts.
Yeah, it was kept to the classics of like the the karate movies and all that.
Yes, which is pretty cool. Like I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of good choreographed fights in this arc, in this tournament, World Martial Arts Tournament, especially. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good, and obviously, I'm not trying to compare them to like what it is today because today is a lot different. You know what I'm saying? With the Obito and Kakashi, which was amazing.
Ooh,
Naruto and Sasuke, Netero and Meruem, Rock Lee and Gaara. A lot of those fights were choreographed amazingly.
Yep.
But if you look back then, and in the 80s, and see what those guys did back then, that was great too.
Yeah.
It really was, and I enjoyed every bit of the the fights, the hand-to-hand combat, the choreograph. It was just amazing. It was cool to see.
You're watching some nice classic fights.
Yes, that's all it was. It was very it was super nice. You know what I'm saying? The classics. It was just great. You know, and then the finish for Goku and Tien was great too.
Yeah,
where you know that's where Tien and Goku are in the sky, and you know they're both falling, and then Goku uses his last bit of energy to hit him with the
Battle IQ.
Yeah.
They thought he was gonna go right towards Tien. But...
He turns around, goes away, and he hits him head first in the stomach.
Yeah,
and then Tien was unconscious.
Yeah, he was done after that.
He was done, and Goku ended up hitting the
bus. Couldn't wait a few seconds.
Couldn't hit your brakes, bro. Like it's crazy.
I know.
I forgot about that until they were flying down. I'm like, oh wait, he hits a bus, doesn't he?
I thought it was a draw, and then when we talked at work, Dabir, you said no, Tien won. I was like, oh, that's right, Tien did win.
Yeah.
So technically, he did win.
Yeah.
They gave him the victory. I thought it was a draw because I thought they both landed on the ground. But Goku landed on the ground just a second before Tien landed. So it was good. I mean, it was dramatic.
Yeah. If you think about it, who was surviving a fall from those heights in the first place?
Only them.
Only them. You're just like anybody else would splat.
Man, I think Goku fell from the sky like 5 times. Honestly, it was crazy. You know, but I love how they ended it. I mean, I'm not even mad Tien won, but
no, not at all.
I think, in my opinion, Tien thinks Goku's still stronger than him.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because he had the final blow.
That's true. What I'm saying? Yeah, he definitely left with that, like, I'm not strong enough.
Right. So it was cool to see. You know, then Launch had this, like, admiration for Tien.
She fell in love with the boy.
Instantly.
Like, if you ever want to go to Kami house, I'll fix you up something quick.
Yeah. Or it's like, I won't cook if you come. Like, huh? Like, what? Everyone's kind of looking at her like, what the hell?
She was feeling him.
Yo, he
red cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you. Oh.
But yeah, no, it was a good tournament. And then they even ended with, you know, King Piccolo.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the tragedy with Krillin.
No.
Yeah. It was cool. So like Dragon Ball is great, man.
Yeah.
I love Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball. It's awesome. But no, yeah, it was a good tournament. Like I said, this one had way more better fights. And like you guys said, they had to up the ante.
Right.
You know,
because they know everybody got stronger, so they couldn't just keep the same level of intensity.
Right. So it was good. I enjoyed it. It was good. And then like a lot of the outcomes were great too. So, but I think that's it. We got everything.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
You guys need to say anything else?
No, for me.
Good. All right. So with that being said, Anime Break Room can be catched on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and iTunes. Dabir, our social media pages are.
We have Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok.
Follow, like, subscribe, please. Thank you. And next week, we talk about Soul Leveling.
Woo!
Lito and Joseph are going to join us.
Oh, that's going to be crazy.
It's the most anticipated anime I've seen in a long time. Yeah. And I think it didn't disappoint.
No,
you finished it, right, Lito?
Yeah, I finished it.
Okay.
It was good. I loved it.
Yeah.
It didn't disappoint. It really did. It was good. So excited to talk about that with those guys. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good conversation. This was a great conversation.
Yeah, enjoyed it.
So with that being said, Dabir, you're good.
Yep.
Lito, you're good.
Good.
Always good to have you on, bro. Appreciate it.
No problem.
And break time is over. Everybody have a good day.